episode of MGI, Mario's Gamers Review, and we're gonna cover UFC. I've played a lot of games, a lot of fighting, like Street Fighters, Tekken, the usual fighting games. Especially Street Fighter, one of my favorite. Maybe I'll do a video next time on Street Fighters. But I got into UFC probably a couple of years ago, the old UFC with Brock Lesnar on it. But this new is so advanced. The mechanics and everything is it's a totally realistic fighting game, and I really like it a lot. The mechanics are great. The fighting style is great. I do like video games. Any type of game that has like a franchise style. They have like a career mode where you go through as your own fighter, which I passed it. I'll show you that in a minute. Um, I became a champ, created my own fighter, which is neat in video games, man, where you can do that, create your own fighter. It gets you more into the game as a gamer. So they have fight mode, career mode is like the best thing in any game, especially Madden. They have create your fighter, UFC. They have stuff online. Of course, you can get the new UFC game, which I know is awesome. Live events, ranks by Bruce Lee, which is awesome. Mike Tyson was another one. What's this fighter net online quick play? I might do that one day. So they kind of got the basic stuff as like any game, but my big thing in every game is the career mode. So what I'm going to do is show you some gaming on UFC. Let's go to practice mode. They have all the top fighters, man. Justin Poirier, he had a good fight with Conor McGregor. Which weight class are we gonna do? Featherweight. Let's see who's down the list. Let me pick my fighter. They got Bruce Lee, baby. Of course, Conor McGregor. Now Charles Oliveira. Now he's like the champion now. So he's been doing this thing. I saw the last fight. It was so good. So you pick your tights, man. I always go with white for some reason. White. I don't do just inert fighter. That's the fight. Inert fighter where he just stands around. And I can just play around with some of the gameplay. The gameplay is so great and the graphics are so good. And I might put in a fight. So I mean, if you look at the gameplay, it's great. You can move around. The graphics look so real. You can dodge and block, parry attacks, moves. But one of my favorite things to do is, because I was always into the boxing, the fight night. So I like to throw in some jabs and stuff. So square and triangle. Triangle is your right. And then square is your left. So I like to throw some combos in there. And they got heavy punch. Let me get the heavy punch. So the heavy punch is R. Hold R with that heavy punch. Triangle is a big heavy punch. What else we got here going? Okay, throw the elbow is R2 and triangle. Let's go for some kicks. So they have, I think it's a leg kick. Yeah, that's a leg kick. And they have hard leg. Okay, that's high. What's the bottom leg kick? Okay, side is R2. All right. Okay, R2 and square is knee and triangle is knee. and the other knee. Okay, hard. Let's see. It's a high kick. Okay, high kick is R, L, and circle. Let's see. I think I'm going wrong. Okay, it's R1 and circle. High kicks. And then the knees. High knees. All right. So, I mean, like me, like I said, you can actually run in on this. And on this game, I'll show you in the fighting, if you can see the top of the screen. Well, it doesn't show it. On here, it's like if you, like other games are getting like this, but if you punch in the head, it has a head meter. If you hit them, if you get too much in the head, you get dizzy. And the other body parts, and I'll show you, we're going to walk into some of that gameplay. But me, I'm a boxer, man. I like to throw jabs, open up with the jab, a heavy punch, throw in some kicks, overhand. So we're going to jump right into some fighting, man, and get into this gameplay, man. I suggest getting the game, man. It's just a great fighting game, man. Oh, I almost forgot. No. One thing I really like about this game, not only has kick punches, it goes into the grappling. So if you push RL2 and the right stick in, he'll do a grab. You hold R, and it's a whole different level of gaming when you get to the bottom. But I'm gonna stand up and go through some of these grapples. So if you hold, like I said, L2, and different directions have different ones. So if I push up, he'll grab up. And you have different options of what you can do. You can do a single collar, double underhook. I mean, you push L2, you throw him. So I want to break. So, I mean, okay, like I said, L2 in any direction, but with the right little arcade stick, you can do different stuff. Like if I do this, slams him down the ground. So with this, you can switch to different ground holds. And my favorite is the crucifix. I think, yeah, that's the crucifix. No, it's actually submission. Let me get out of this. It's actually submission. I thought it was crucifix. But you can change your ground attack, man, to different things. Just move and switch around. And the also cool thing about this, you can submit your person. So depending on the angle you have your opponent, you push L2 and it goes for Kimura. And it's like a little game, mini game thing. You have to beat the opponent before they get out. So as you can tell, let me get all out. So that's the ground attack, man. You switch it around, do different stuff. Let me get over here. You do some ground and pound, and that's when you get in that position in anything, it's a pretty much done wrap. You can reverse strikes, attacks. I mean, this game has so much to it, man. Not just punching and kicking, but grappling, reversals, counters. They also have a new thing. If let's say if I throw a strong strike, if I don't connect, it'll take your stamina even further down. So we're gonna get into some gameplay a little bit. So we're gonna get out of that. we're gonna get to some fighting. As you can tell, man, the game is awesome, man. I like it. Um, like I said, the graphics are just awesome, man. So I'm gonna roll with, I forgot, like with Khabib Nurmagomedov. That was my boy. I'm trying to find Justin Poirier. I forget what weight class he's in. Let me just find. Okay, they got him. George St. Pierre. J. Penn. Conor McGregor. Let me just find somebody to play with this. Matthews. All right. We're gonna play with Nate Diaz. Let me get a good fight. Let me see. I always like to play, even though it's like just a free fight game. I like the matchup. They're both strikers. All right, make sure mine's on the side. Always playing white. I have no idea why. All right, here we go. So you'll see the meter. I'm not gonna get my butt kicking focus too much on the meter and all that, but I'll time my hits. Do the whole intro and everything. It's awesome, man. Nate Diaz is one of my favorite fighters anyway, and Gastelum, he's pretty good. He had a good run.
Well, Kelvin Gastelum has been a dominant force nearly every step of the way thus far in the UFC, and really, Joe, a guy who's got all the skills you would like to see in a future UFC champion. He's got striking, takedowns.
Well, I notice in games like this that doesn't have a lot extra to it, like a Madden or especially fighting game, don't have to go too much into details on other things. They can really focus on the character, so that's why it looks so realistic. You know, there's not really much to the game with the two characters, and you can design the background of people like WWE 2K19. The reason the graphics look so good, they can just hone in on the graphics and how the person looks. You know, my boy Nate Diaz. My boy Nate Diaz got them hands, boy. I'm telling you, he was raw out there in the streets. Yeah. He is from the streets, Nate Diaz. So. Let's get it on.
Nate Diaz has outstanding cardio, a long reach, excellent striking, and a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. This combination of skills has kept him amongst the best in the world at 155 pounds.
155 pounds. You can't tell with the guy's fighting style, with his skill. Especially a stand-up game is just great.
Diaz is 6 years his senior. He is 3 inches taller. He will have a 5-inch reach advantage. Bruce
Buffer. Buffer's entrance is like legendary. My boy Diaz.
tradition in mixed martial arts certainly making its presence felt here as we get underway at Madison Square Garden in New York City.
So the punch, you can see the head meter come on. So I'm gonna try to throw some jabs to open it up. Oh, I nailed him. So as you can tell, that meter comes up. Your stamina goes down if I throw a hard strike. If I miss, see my meter goes down. Mix it up. Oh, he tagged me. Yeah, that jab been established. Caught it.
Huge uppercut misses. Oh, that's a big punch, Joe.
He's going for.
Oh, man, he looks good. Beautiful combinations by Gastelum. Big Superman. Back and forth we go.
He's gonna walk into a haymaker.
That's a big hook to the head, but misses.
Ah.
He is in trouble. Oh, he might be out. Oh, very nice. Now starting to snap off that jab. He heard him with that hook.
Nice.
As well as ace of the body to come and play. In half guard. 45 seconds to go here in round
I got to get out of this. He's got me on the ground, man. Uh-oh.
Reverses into full mount. Gets caught with that punch.
Okay, I need to get up. My stamina is really, really low. So that was a great first round. Oh my God.
And here's a big strike to the head.
I caught him with that kick to the head. I think that'll be my main goal in this fight.
And here's another devastating
I just gotta get
shot to the head that
my
really
hands
does
good.
damage.
Ugh.
What a brawl
That
round
was a brawl. That first round was nasty. I had control this fight though. So as you can tell, man, I mean, so many mechanics, so many things to this fight, which is awesome. All right, let's get in.
All right, round two. That last round was absolutely insane. Both guys got rocked. If they continue at that pace, someone's going to sleep in this round. Kelvin Gastelum is a rising star in the UFC.
Catch him with that.
Outstanding footwork, excellent boxing, very good takedown defense, and very nasty submission techniques if it goes to the ground. I check that leg kick, Joe. Back to the jab now, no good. Man, has he been masterful on the feet this evening, and everything is worked off of that patented jab. He has had that in his opponent's mug all day.
Got him. Oh. Oh, he's done. I caught him with the head kick. And that was it. Too many shots to the head gets you dazed. Too many shots to the body will hurt you. There's a realism in this game. You get kicked in the head. Too many. I knew that was going to be the one that would get him. The head kick.
tonight.
You finish off with the ground and pound.
Bang.
Bang. Got it.
So a strong candidate for some bonus money there. A huge knockout for him
It
here tonight.
is.
Near perfect execution. They'll be talking about this result for some time. Here's Bruce Buffer. He has the official decision.
That was a good showing, good fight.
So another big win for Nate Diaz here tonight, and I think more importantly, this sets him up for a massive opportunity now moving forward. Perhaps even a title shot at 155 pounds. Nate Diaz has made a career of defying the odds, rising to the occasion, and he certainly did that tonight.
That's the man.
A matchup that people thought maybe was stacked against him. So congratulations to Nate Diaz. You can be sure
Great fight, man. I just had to get my cadence in and get my mind really into the game. But man, let's hit play again. So yeah, like I said, that's the game, man. You got fight mode, like I said. Career mode is one of my favorite things to play in the game. I suggest you checking out UFC 4. I got UFC 3, but check out UFC 4. If you're the type of person like I am, and I like to play the game before it, but it's great, and practice mode is always good. So guys, thank you guys for joining me for Mario's Gamers Review. And until next time, I will see you guys later.